Hello, creative people. This is Catherine with aMotleyArt, and I have just a couple of shares that I want to do in this video. So I have my two books, one from February and then one from March, that I'm going to go through. So I'm going to put this one aside, and we're just going to start on the February. Now, I do have a couple of videos about this book, creating some of the pages. I have a video showing how I created this cover, which I just love how this cover came out. So pretty. So in the description, I'll try to remember to put the links down there. So I did make sure that I stamped on there February 2022, and we're just going to go through it. So this is the first page, and I have a tag in here, and then I also have a photo mat in here. So I could even put a little bit more because this pocket really could hold a little bit more. I just decided I wanted to do this pocket instead of keeping everything put down because I really wanted to write on that tag. I thought it would be easier to be able to take it out and write on it. Plus, I just really love the look of this, and I like that I could put a few extra pictures in there if I needed to. So I just created the pocket with this solid paper down here, and then I built all of this on top of it, and there's a video on that one. So then the next page, a couple of pages, I started out with doing a little bibliophile because I want to put the covers, pictures of the covers of the books that I read in February. I just thought that would be really fun. I just like the look of it, and I read a lot in February. I am a pretty big reader, and I read a lot in February. So I made at least 2 spreads because I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to get them all on one. And then what I plan on doing is just doing a little journaling spot at some point too, just to say like which book I liked the best, which book I liked the least, kind of thing. Just a real quick little thing. And so I used a stamp to create this border, and I love how this came out. I was able to just stamp multiple times for the books and then have this nice little filigree. And then, of course, this was a stamp as well from the same stamp set, which is still available by Close to My Heart. They have a book stamp set that is in the main catalog, so it's available all year of 2022. And there is definitely a link in the description for Close to My Heart if you want to go check them out. So then this was the next page that I created, and I really love how this page came out. I think this B area is really cute, and I kept it lifted up so I could put something underneath of there. And then the next page has another one of these little like beehives that I think was really cute. I wanted to use both of them, but I decided to also make this a pocket page here and a pocket page there. But for right now, I just have this one little area. But I left this open because I wanted to put an image here. I thought that would be great. And then probably just put some journaling on this page that I can just put in the pocket. Then this next page, so this was a border sticker with this kit. So I just put that across the bottom here. And then this was a sticker as well. And then I just left this open so I could maybe put a couple of different images, different sizes. Just wanted to leave that a little bit more open. And then I have an area where I can write a little bit, but I also made that a pocket. So, and I cut out this really cute tag of the paper. So I could put something on here, put some journaling on here. I just thought it was really cute. I could probably get at least one more tag in there as well. And some of this is stickers. This is a sticker. These were part of the die cuts. Then there is a kit stamp set that comes with this nice thin cut. So I cut those out with that. And then my last page here, I just really left very wide open. I'm just not 100% sure what I wanted to do with this page yet, and I just love this bee paper. I just think it's so cute. It's one of the things that really drew me to this kit to begin with was this bee paper. So I kind of wanted that to be a little bit of a focal I probably, again, will just put like maybe one image or like one large image or maybe a couple small images on here. Again, I'm not 100% sure yet. I got to go through my images from February. So that will be the next step, is to actually fill this out. But this is a sticker as well. And so that's the end of the book. So I definitely have plenty of paper left from this kit. I did use most of the die cuts though. Usually that kind of happens with these books, is I end up using most of the die cuts. But that's fine. That's what they're there for, and I can always die cut something else later for my Cricut if I want to. So that is my February book. So now I'm going to bring out my March book. So again, I made sure that I stamped March 2022 on the front. This kit is the In Full Bloom kit, which is still available, and it is so pretty and so easy to use. All these are die cuts that came with it. I put this together so quickly that I just really didn't have the chance to film it, because I just got into the zen and just kind of went, and I created this in like 2 days, because I love these die cuts so much. These really big flowers were so much fun to work with. I liked doing the pockets in the last book, so I decided to do more pockets in this book. So there is a pocket here with this partial circle. I love how that came out. Again, I can add a little bit more, but I could put like a little introduction to the month here. So I liked that. This is one of the stickers. I just think this is so pretty. I just love this. I just love this kit, and I loved working with it. It was so much fun. Of course, I love butterflies, and there's so many butterflies in here. So that was really, really easy. This actually came out of this frame, but I just thought it was really cute. And I thought I could put a small image here. And then I just kind of left this other area open, partially because I love the butterfly. Look at it, so pretty. And then I used, this is actually the zip strips for the one of the 12 by 12 papers. So I put that across here, and then I used some vinyl that I have cut. This is like the rose gold. I just felt like this page needed a little extra up here at the top. So I did cut some of that from my Cricut, and I used that there. So that was one of the extra supplies. So pretty much everything from this book came from the In Full Bloom workshop, which is the scrapbook workshop. But this part, I did add that. So all these die cuts came, and these black die cuts are, I'm not even sure what material this is, to be honest with you. Like, I have one right here. So it's very brittle-ish feeling, kind of. It doesn't feel like cardstock, but it doesn't quite feel like chipboard either. But it's great. See, maybe I can even, you can hear how like thick it is. They're fairly thick, like a chipboard. So, but they're smooth, and they're actually very lovely. They're quite nice, but they do put a little bit, they will create a little bit of volume in your book, but I don't mind. It's fine. I just think they're beautiful. And I did another pocket here. So these are a couple of tags that come as the die cuts in the kit, so I didn't have to cut those out. So I'm just going to tuck those in. I think, though, like this one, I might use it as a journaling spot, and I might end up, kind of like adding it in over here or something. I don't know yet. Or, I could attach it here if I wanted to as a more permanent thing. But for right now, I like them in this pocket. So we'll see. And I just love this paper. I thought it was so pretty with the different images and the words. I just think it's so pretty. So then the next page, I did decide that I wanted to have a couple of specific photo spots. I love this paper so much that I didn't want to cover up too much of it. That's the truth. This one was so funny because it was easy to put these pages together, and in a way it was hard to put these pages together because the paper is so beautiful. You don't want to put stuff on top of it, but I did. So this was a sticker here that I used, and then I put a little bit more of the rose gold next to it. I just thought it would be nice to give it a little bit of shine. And then this sticker I backed on some cardstock so that I could still slide in my photo, and then I can always attach it down once my photo is in there. And then this is a sticker here. I put another photo spot here. These are more die cuts, but I do have a stamp set. There is a stamp set that is in full bloom for scrapbooking that comes with these flowers. They're not quite as big as here, but see, you do get like this flower, you get this kind of collection of flowers, you get some leaves and these nice big flowers. They're that size. So it's this size. Let me take it out. Show you. So this stamp is that size. So you get this really nice big flowers, and then this flower, and then those, which this one's not as big. This one's a little bit smaller, but I love that you get these really big flowers. So I haven't stamped with this set yet, but that's not true. I did stamp with this set, I think. Nope, I used the die cut. That's what I did. I used the die cuts because you also get, well, if you buy it this way, you get all of these die cuts. So almost everything in here has a die cut to go with it, which I think is wonderful. I mean, I know I will use these. Some of these flower stamps, I know I will use them just as stamps. I'm not going to want to cut them out. But sometimes I am going to want to cut them out. And so it's just lovely to have that option. So I really just went to town with these die cuts because it's like, well, I've got that stamp set, so I can make some more flowers later. And that's what I plan on doing. And so this is part of that black chipboard type stuff. I just put some cardstock behind it because I thought it would be nice to give it some variation. And then I did cut out a couple of little squares that I stamped on some wood here. I'm going to bring this up really close so you can see it because I know it's kind of hard to see because it's so light and it kind of blends in with this, but it does give it a little bit of visual interest. And that's from a different stamp set. So I really like that. And then this was just the sweetest is a sticker. So then we come to our next page. Love this paper. That's why I wanted to make sure this was in the middle so you got the full spread of this paper. I just think it's so pretty. I put this nice little journaling spot over here. I feel like I'm going to put a picture or two over here, but I've been trying to keep them kind of smaller because how gorgeous is this? I mean, do you want to put something over top of this? No, you do not. This is just so gorgeous. I just love it. Just love it. And of course, more butterflies. And here is where I used one of those thin cuts is I ran out. No, that's not true. I didn't run out of the flowers. I wanted something a little bit smaller. They were a little bit too big for this spot. And I remembered that I had that thin cut in that stamp set. So I just cut out some black and put that there. And because I love the pop of black in here. I just love that. I really love how this has sort of like an industrial, yet, you have the florals as well. I love that look where you kind of mix nature and industrial together. That's one of my big things that I really like. And I just think that pop of black kind of helps a little bit more with like the industrial, kind of keeping this very graphic look, which I really love. I do love graphic designs. So I just really love this set, as you can tell. So I did make one more area where I wanted to put a photo here. And then I do have these frames layered up, which look really pretty. And I put this frame all the way down. So this frame doesn't come up. I glued it straight down. This frame I left up a little bit so I could slide something underneath. I was thinking what I might do is put some journaling there. But then I would still have this spot open I just think it looks really pretty with these flowers in there. And then I added a couple of the die cuts and stickers of the light bulbs. I thought that was a nice little cluster. And I use those items in the middle here. And then it's this. So this black piece was separate. And then this is a piece of paper that came with it that I put underneath of it. And then layered up these die cuts, and I left this a little bit open so I can slide. And this should be, yeah, both of these are left open here. I can slide under there, I can slide under here, so I can make sure to get that full photo under there with no problems. So I love the look of this. It is just so pretty. I know I'm saying the same thing over and over again. What can I say? I'm just very happy with how this came out. And then one more dedicated photo spot here. Love, again, this spread out. I love the colors in this too. The taupey color, which is like the mink color, and then the blues, and even the little bit of yellows, even though yellow is not always my thing. It really, really works with everything. And then I just built this cluster on top of this, which is a pocket as well. I just, yeah, it is a pocket here as well. I just didn't put anything in there yet. I'm not 100% sure what I want to put in there. Again, most likely some journaling will go over here, but I could also put a few more images. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure. You know, I don't always have a ton of images for each month, so I have to go through and see how many pictures I actually have, and then we'll put that stuff in. So then I did the same thing here with the frames. I just went ahead and glued this one straight down, left this one open so I could put something underneath of it and then glue down. Again, not 100% sure if I'm going to put something in both spaces or if I just want to leave this one open and put just something here. As a sticker, these are some stickers and die cuts, collage. I just thought was really, really pretty, really cute. And then I did stamp here on the back where I could put my name that I designed this, and that is the end of this book. And I just really love how this came out. I think it's so gorgeous. Like I said, this kit was so easy to work with, so much fun, so easy to work with. I still have more, I definitely have more paper. I used most of the die cuts, but I think I still have a few because it came with so much. Because you get these types of die cuts with like the stamped and then colored, but you also get all these black pieces as well. You just end up with a lot. So it really goes far. And then I also still have some stickers as well. So I will probably do something else with all of that using my stamps. And those are my 2 books. So I hope you enjoyed this share. Please comment down below what you've been up to the last couple of months. Have you found anything that you really love that just came together really, really easily? And I hope you like this video down below, and I hope you have a very creative day.